1990. The Great Art Heist. In the quiet stillness of a rainy afternoon, Jack Callahan wandered into a dusty old junk shop on the outskirts of Boston. Jack wasn't there for anything in particular. As a struggling artist, he often scavenged places like this, hoping to find inspiration or cheap materials for his work. The shop was crammed with forgotten relics of people's lives, cracked mirrors, rusted tools, and stacks of yellowing books. But tucked in a dim corner, something caught his eye: a rolled-up canvas with edges frayed by time. The shopkeeper dismissed it with a shrug. "Just an old copy," he said. $20. Jack hesitated, but ultimately handed over the cash. Something about the faint colors peeking through the grime felt significant, though he didn't know why. Back in his cramped apartment, Jack unrolled the canvas and his breath caught. Beneath the dust and cracks, he recognized something remarkable. It looked just like the concert by Vermeer, one of the 13 priceless works stolen in the infamous Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum heist in 1990. Jack's heart raced as he stared at the painting. He knew it couldn't be real, but the detail seemed too perfect for a mere replica. The brush strokes, the texture of the paint, even the faint remnants of a signature, all of it seemed authentic. Driven by equal parts curiosity and disbelief, he turned to Professor Evelyn Monroe, a renowned art historian and restoration expert. Evelyn initially dismissed his claim, assuming he'd been duped by a forgery. But as she meticulously examined the painting under her lab's lights, her expression shifted from skepticism to awe. When she finally looked up, her voice was barely above a whisper. "Jack, this might actually be it." Jack's discovery was exhilarating, but Evelyn's next words brought him crashing back to reality. "You realize this puts you in danger, right? Whoever stole this painting won't want it found. And if it ended up in a junk shop, that means someone slipped up and they'll come looking for it." That night, Jack realized how true her warning was. He returned to his apartment to find the door ajar and the place ransacked. Drawers had been pulled out, canvases slashed, and furniture overturned. But the painting was safe. He'd left it with Evelyn for further analysis. Determined to protect his discovery and find answers, Jack joined Evelyn in researching the painting's journey. Their investigation led them into the shadowy underworld of stolen art. They uncovered whispers of a secretive network that trafficked in masterpieces, using them as collateral for illegal trades. The more they dug, the more they realized how deep the conspiracy ran. Jack's life became a whirlwind of danger and intrigue. He was followed through city streets, received cryptic threats, and narrowly escaped an ambush. Despite the danger, he couldn't walk away. There was something about the concert, its beauty, its history, that felt worth fighting for. As they pieced together the puzzle, Jack and Evelyn discovered that the painting's disappearance wasn't just about greed. It was part of a larger scheme involving high-profile collectors, corrupt officials, and a decades-old cover-up. With each revelation, the stakes grew higher. Jack wasn't just fighting for the painting's return, he was uncovering secrets that could ruin powerful people. In the end, Jack faced a choice. He could sell the painting back into the black market and walk away rich, or he could risk everything to expose the truth and return the concert to its rightful place. His decision would change not only his life, but also the legacy of one of the world's greatest unsolved crimes. The rain fell steadily outside as Jack stared at the painting one last time, feeling the weight of history in his hands. Somewhere, someone was watching, waiting for his next move. But for the first time in years, Jack felt like he had a purpose. This wasn't just about art. It was about justice.